Welcome back to Unapologetically Progressive. Now, something interesting happened yesterday, and it caused a lot of people, especially on the right, to be a little upset. And I find it absolutely hilarious, honestly. But it's something that comes out of bad actions by people on the right. Yesterday, it was ruled that the trademark name and likeness and all that stuff of the Proud Boys now belongs to the Metropolitan African Methodist Episcopal Church in Washington, D.C. Why? Because back in 2020, after they had a rally for Donald Trump, when they were, trying the whole stop the steal BS, right? The Proud Boys attacked this church, vandalized their property, and caused a lot of problems for them. There was a lawsuit filed, and the church won a default judgment of $2.8 million. Well, the Proud Boys, being the Proud Boys, didn't pay. They didn't attempt to pay, apparently, from what I have read. Based on the reporting from USA Today, they didn't make the payments that they were supposed to make, right? And so it went back to court. And the judge yesterday ruled that the trademark, likeness, and name would be controlled by this church. Interestingly enough, the Proud Boys will now have to ask this church for permission to make money off of their name. And I think that's absolutely hilarious. It's one of those, FAFO situations. And so they played the game and they lost. Now we all know that this is going to get appealed to another court. That wouldn't be surprising to me. I don't think it'd be surprising to anybody if it ended up in a different court later on down the road. But as of right now, that is the situation the Proud Boys find themselves in, and I'm here for it. I absolutely think it's wonderful. Now let's get to this article a little bit here. Let's see if I can find some of it here. According to the decision obtained by USA Today, Judge Jones Bozier of the Superior Court of the District of Columbia gave Metropolitan African Methodist Episcopal Church control of the Proud Boys trademarks on Monday. This comes after the church was attacked by members of the group, which included its leader, Enrique Tarrio, back in December of 2020 following a rally in support of Donald Trump. This ruling allows the church to seize money that the group makes to any sale, transfer, disposition, or license of the Proud Boys trademark. It says back in 2023, the same church won a $2.8 million default judgment against the group when it sought control of the trademark after the Proud Boys failed to pay the judgment. According to records, no lawyer represented the Proud Boys in the case. Of course, Mr. Trio is not happy about it. He went on to say in a post on Twitter, this organization is masquerading as a church, must be subject to a thorough audit and its nonprofit status revoked. The judge's conduct in this case necessitates impeachment and an investigation. Their actions are a betrayal of justice and reminiscent of Judas' treachery. So that's their view on it. I still find it absolutely hilarious. I don't care what he thinks of it. The thing is, people on the right don't seem to understand how the legal system works at all. And they think that they can do whatever they want because, they support Donald Trump. Remember, this is a man who was convicted of seditious conspiracy and sentenced to 22 years in prison. He was only pardoned because Donald Trump decided to pardon him. So, honestly, I think it fits based on what's going on. Now, the Proud Boys could decide to, pay up, and maybe this would go away. And I'm sure that if it gets all the way to the Supreme Court will rule in the Proud Boys' favor. But as of right now, this is the ruling we have, and I think it's absolutely hilarious. Anyways, thanks for joining me here at Unapologetically Progressive. I'll see you down the road.